Well, good morning. Hey, Red. You know, it's always a pleasure to see you, my baby girl. I know you still rocking with me. I hope all is going well. Good morning, everyone. I hope your day is going well so far. Hope you have a great day when you get started. Now, I ran in here to do my little live. I told you I was going to try to come on in the morning sometime. So when I could get myself together and get on, I'm gonna get on. Good morning, Kim Kim. Thanks for joining me. Listen, I hope you guys are putting yourself in the right mood and the right vibe for today. Be grateful for what we do have. I thought about that this morning when I was meditating. I was meditating on something. Hey, just read my book that my heart desires. So I said I was going to do the meditation. It's been going great. I just started. I wanted a couple of accountability partners for that, as well as with my walking and trying to lose weight. I got to get this weight off me. So I didn't eat any sugar yesterday. I was so happy. I ate a smoothie and I made me a green smoothie that's supposed to help detox and help you lose weight. Needless to say, I was hungry all damn morning. I went to work yesterday. I was hungry the whole time. So I kept going through this mental battle. Are you hungry? Or just because you know you somewhat fasted, you're hungry. So I was battling. Good morning, baby. Thanks for stopping by, Kimberly. Appreciate that, Queen. Have a blessed day. So yesterday, I was hungry the whole day with that little smoothie. So I ended up going to get me a baked chicken leg. But I'm telling you guys, fasting is really tough sometimes because if you're not mentally there and mentally prepared, you always have the desire to eat. That's just trying to go against what you're trying to do. Good morning, Wings and Mumble Sauce. And so I'm still trying, but please make sure you try to get in at least 10 minutes of meditation. Get by yourself, meditate, manifest on things that you desire. Now I want to talk about what's going on here, but I always shoot straight from the hip, so everybody might not like what I think, or my perspective, but it's just my perspective and my 2 cents, and I'm allowed to have that because this is my platform, whether you like it or not. I always say my views, my opinion, my perspectives, and that's where I stand. So we got this Treecey thing running around here. But before I get into that, let me shout out Tita Talks. Happy belated birthday, my love. Happy birthday to you. Hope you enjoyed your day. Thanks for your continued support. Really, BTV, good morning, beautiful. So I said I was going to talk about this Treecey thing, but I might talk about it a little different than what people are talking about it because you already know I come the way I come. I'm for real. This is me. I'm not gonna fake and shake for nobody. So I hear all these people talking about how bad they feel for Treecey. No one should be in jail. She doesn't do anything that other content creators over in the beef sector do. So why is everyone so hard on Treecey? And I said, Now, I'm a firm believer. I tell y'all all the time, you reap the seeds that you sow. You never know when your reaping season is coming, whether it's for a good seed you have sown or bad seeds. Now, we know in this beef sector, and I'm just going to get straight to it. Shit, I don't care whether you like it or not. We know in the beef sector, people do some foul, dark, demonic shit over here. Yeah, they do. So I don't know what people expect when bad things happen to their content creators they like. Is not include myself. We're not exempt from reaping bad seeds that we have sown. And this is just another form of reaping a bad seed. People come on here and they say it's a persona and that they just do these things because this is what the sector called for. No, people have evolved into these personas, and this is what they do. They cast out all these bad seeds, they sow all these bad seeds, and then when it's time for people to reap those bad seeds, people feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for anyone. I don't feel sorry for anyone. I am who I am. And if you out there doing a bunch of foul, what they call it, F-ish, then you should reap those seeds. And I don't care how you reap them, whether it's jail, death, and that might sound cold, but y'all know I could be cold sometimes. Good morning, Jay Dunn. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Why don't you guys stop faking and pretending like someone should get a pass? No one gets a pass over here. Even when it comes to that doxing shit, none of us is exempt. They dox subs, they dox content creators, they dox dogs, cats, anybody. And when people say those things, excuse me, out their mouths, that's what they're going to receive. When they say, I don't care that I drag from the cradle to the grave, and I don't care if I'm dragging your baby, your mama, your dead uncle, then you got to receive those very seeds that you sow, good or bad. So do I feel sorry for? No, not at all. And I've said that before when something happened to another content creator. I don't feel sorry. I'm not going to pretend like I do, because I watch a lot of fuck shit that these people do. And I don't think they should do it. But they do it anyway because they don't care how I feel. You know? So you can't expect me to feel sorry for when people. Now, let me get this straight too, so we can make sure I'm crystal clear on this. I will never be a part of anyone's demise. I don't care if they done something to me. I'm not going to be part of anyone's demise. I'm not calling the jail. Hey, Benz. I'm not calling the jobs. I'm not calling your school. I'm not calling your family. I'm not doing none of that wicked demonic shit, because that's my belief. That's my core belief. In the seeds that I sow, so shall I reap. So I don't sow bad seeds intentionally. Now, I might sow a bad seed, but I don't do it intentionally because I am afraid, or I know for a fact, without a shadow of doubt, that I'm going to reap those seeds that I have sown. And that's just what's going on now. So when people get upset and they, oh, I feel so bad, oh, she shouldn't be there. You fucking sowed those seeds. And those are the seeds it's time for you to reap. And we just happen to be a part of you reaping it. That's all. That's all. That's it in a nutshell. Stop the bullshit. If it was Phi Babe, and I'm going to say names today, if it was Phi Babe, if it was James, if it was Brianna, if it was Lady Nika, if it was Pizarro, and the shit happened to them, a lot of people will be just fine with it, because they are content creators who people don't like. And so it's fine for bad things to happen to them. And you get on here and you start playing it up, or you start adding fuel to the fire. And that's what's going on. People are just adding fuel to the fire. In people's mind, they are saying, got your ass. Am I saying that? Absolutely not. Because Treecey hasn't done anything to me, and I don't have no bad blood with it, even though she has said out her mouth, and I truly appreciate her being honest, because there's qualities or things that I like about Treecey. It really is. See, I see Treecey as a loyal person. I really do. When she like you, she likes you. When she don't like you, she don't like you. You can't make Treecey change her mind about her liking someone or following behind someone, because she has her own mind. But I'm going to say this. Everybody don't like her. And yes, people are glad to see her in jail. Am I glad to see her in jail? Absolutely not. I don't want to see anyone in jail, especially in today's time. But I also think the many calls that you made, the pictures that you put on community walls, the things that you have done, you have to reap. You have to reap. That's where guys are getting it fucked up. That this is just a virtual world and this is not their real world. No, 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 no. This is your real world because you have made it your real world. You get that? So when you say, oh, they too invested, oh, this is not real world, it's just a virtual world. No, you have made this, including myself, a part of my real world. You all who's in this chat right now have made this virtual world a part of your real world, because this is what we do. This is what we do on a daily basis. Come on YouTube and watch it. We engage. So that's a part of your real world. And that's where boundaries sometimes get crossed. See, you set yourself up to thinking, oh, this is just virtual world. I can't be touched because so many other people are doing the same things I'm doing it. So I'm good to go. You're not good to go. You can be touched. And what you guys don't realize is that you will be touched. Eventually, you will be touched. Your time will come, and we would all see you fall if you don't be careful in what you're doing. I am especially me. I will not change for anyone. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care what you do in this virtual world. I am not bringing this virtual world into my real life. And I know how to set boundaries. These people aren't setting boundaries. And that's why they falling victim to this shit. So I get the grace. I heard some people say, you know, God gives us grace. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I thank God for being so merciful and grateful, especially in my life, because I have done some things that I'm not proud of. But I thank God that He showed me grace. But I also thank God for my experiences and what He has taught me. From the things that I have done, I have learned. If I sowed a bad seed intentionally, I have reaped that harvest, and I have learned from reaping that harvest. So that's how I look at it. Will she learn from this? I don't know, because we see where the good old pastor is over there doing the same bullshit. See, so sometimes God's put us in a position, in a place that we may see as a bad place, because all of us is looking at this like, oh, jail. Nobody want to be in jail. That's horrible. I don't wish that upon anybody. Do you know some of the best people have came out of jail? Yeah. Because God had put them in that place for them to be alone and to think and to see just what's going on in their lives. That's a fact. That's not a mistake. Anything happen to us in life is not a mistake. It is meant to happen. But when we have things like this happen in our lives, God is telling and showing us something. Now, whether we take heed to it, that's what I want y'all to hear. And I might be doing a little preaching this morning, because I didn't know exactly where this was going. But I want y'all to catch this. Sometimes God take us and put us in positions that only He can get us out of. So now you got me locked up, see, and I can't get out. Do anybody hear that? Now you have me locked up and I can't get out. But I need to utilize this time to see why you have me locked up. What is it that I need to do different? Because you need to do something different. Anytime you commit a crime and you paying time, that's a time for you to think about something you have done. You have sown all these bad seeds. You have created all this chaos. Now you in this place of seclusion, and you look like the only person you can really depend on is God. That's what it looks like. Because where are all your friends? Where's all our friends who cheer us on, who cash app, super chat, cheer on some of the bullshit that these content creators do? And hey, you do what you want. Like I said, I'm accountable for Mz.Teavalocity. I'm just coming down here to put my 2 cents in it. And I'm going to always do that when I feel like I want to. Like I said, I don't have a beef with anyone, but I'm just telling y'all a fact of the matter. You guys help. Sometimes I'm going to say we, because I watch this shit too, and I be in and engage in the chat. But a lot of times we create these monsters. And when these monsters are tranquilized or put to sleep, I'm going to use that analogy, then we're looking like, damn, I feel sorry for them. That shouldn't have happened. She don't deserve that because everybody is doing it. Everybody who does it deserve whatever happens to them. There's no exemption. So that's why when shit like this happen, I don't really feel sorry for anyone. I have to be honest with you. I could be a million bitches. Who do she think she is? She's sitting over there like she's so judgmental. She's so high mighty. Nope, nope, nope. No, 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 no. It's just some shit I won't do because I don't want to reap those seeds. See, I don't want to be sitting in a cell crying, wondering where are all my friends? Why can't nobody bail me out? Who do I really have? I'd be putting on a show for all these people, but I can't get them to come get me. I can't get no one to come get me. Everybody's going to take to their platform, now including me, because I'm saying something about it, but I'm not saying nothing bad because I don't have anything bad. I'm speaking facts this morning. I'm speaking pure T facts. This could be a way that God has taken Treecey and put her somewhere and made her think about shit she do. But not only should she think about it, you guys should be thinking about it also. The very ones that do the same shit. Yeah, you should be thinking about it as well because it could very well happen to you. See, and because I know that it can happen to me, that's why I choose not to do some things. But that's me. That's not everyone. Like I said, this could be God's way of telling Treecey, hey, I need you to pull back. Good morning, Dolly's Game, and everyone who's entered. I need you to pull back and see some of the things you're doing. Even though you looking at it like entertainment, it can cost you your life. It can cost you your life. Now, this girl is really sitting behind bars. This is no play. This is no virtual. This is no whatever. This is for real. She's sitting behind bars. And I would hope and pray that she would take this opportunity for what it's worth to sit back and think, is this YouTube shit worth me, spewing all this hate? But that's just not for Treecey. That's for everyone. Everyone who comes on here and we do this crazy stuff. You do this crazy stuff. You spew all this hate. You dox people. You call people job. Those are bad seeds that you have to reap. You may not see it today. See, when I think about some of my bad times and I'm like, oh, damn, why am I in this position? God damn, what did I do? Ooh, stop beating on me. When I go through hard times, stop beating on me. God started bringing to my memory some of the things I have done that wasn't so nice. I haven't always been Mz.Teavalocity. I have overstepped boundaries. I have done bad things. And I don't mean bad things, but bad enough that I had to reap those seeds. That's just a fact. But every time I got in that position and shit started happening, I started thinking, damn, why is this happening? You know why? Because it's those seeds you sowed back in 1993. Yeah, you're just reaping them. You don't put seeds in the ground and all of a sudden we see whatever we sowed. If we planted carrots, cucumbers, lettuce, tomatoes, we don't see them the next day. See, we see them over time. And that's what happens. Whatever seeds we sow, you guys, we are going to reap. Think about what you do. We have become so comfortable. We have normalized some of the bullshit that goes on in this world that we can't see that is not right. It's not right. See, when someone is laying in the street, and I don't even want to go that route. I'm going to go this route. When you see two women fighting in the street and you take out your camera and you videotape them instead of trying to break the fight up, then we have problems. We have normalized shit that shouldn't be normalized. See, because I shouldn't be taking a picture of those two women fighting. I should be trying to break up that fight. But everybody has become so scared and is so comfortable in watching bad shit happen to people that we think is okay. It's not okay to call someone's job and get them to lose their job. See how this virtual world is crossing boundaries, is becoming people realize it's not okay to call people colleges. It's not okay to post people's children, and talk about their hair and what they eat. It's not okay to talk about people, dead relatives. Shit like that is not okay, but we have made it okay because we say, what? Oh, it's just entertainment. I just look at it as entertainment. No, 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 no. That's not entertainment. You have cost someone their job. You have cost someone their life. You have done something to harm and hurt and endanger someone. That's not virtual world. That's not entertainment. You have crossed boundaries, and these people have no boundaries. And I don't care who like it or don't like what I'm saying this morning. Fuck you if you don't like what I'm saying. Forgive me because I don't want to mix both of them up. I do want to talk, on a spiritual realm, so I'm not going to mix them up. But forget if you don't like what I'm saying this morning. I'm telling you nothing but facts. Whatever you doing, hey, Melissa, whatever you doing in your life right now, put it in check. Put that in check. Even on this in this virtual world, we need to put some things in check. No, we don't want anything bad to happen to anyone, right? That's what you say. That's what you say. But let's get real. Let's get real here. When you see a villain, you see a chaos demon, you see somebody causing, someone to lose their job, to lose their home, to lose their cars, to whatever, lose their college scholarship, lose their child, like calling CPS on Rita and all these people and Miss Bizarre, those type of things. When you see that happening, you can't sit here and tell me you don't wish something bad for that person. Because if you sit back and tell me that, you telling me a bold-faced lie. Because I myself has sat here and said, I'd be so glad when that bitch get what she gets. That's me. I'm telling the truth. You know why? Because I'm truthful with myself. See, I ain't gonna lie to myself, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not perfect. I'm imperfect. God is not through with me yet. And yes, when I do see people doing stuff like this, I said, I can't wait for them to get theirs. I do say that because that's the human in me. That may not be the God in me, but it's the human in me. And like I said, God is not through with me yet. So I am only human. And when I see people do all this F-ish, I said I could hardly wait until that day come. I do say that. And you say it too, so don't lie. Oh, she gonna get hers. Oh, just watch. Some shit gonna happen to her. We all sit back and think that because we know it's wrong, but we righting that wrong by justifying. We are in the beef sector. Remember? We in the beef sector. So that's what we do over here. This is how we get down. But in reality, you are in the real world. You in a real world, and shit happens. And it's going to happen to you. Because the more demonic, ugly, and evil and wicked things you do to somebody else, you're only setting yourself up for things to start happening to you. So, like I said, I wouldn't wish jail upon anyone. But it is what it is. You reap what you sow. And we're just seeing the beginning of it because YouTube is cracking down. And so let me tell you another thing. This is going to make me segue into this when we talk about playing and oh, it's just a virtual world. Oh, we in the B sector. This is what we do. People are getting their channels snatched. Let me tell you, because I talked about this the other day. Let me slow this down a little bit. And I said, you don't need a flag team. And please believe me when I tell you this. You don't need a flag team to get Google's attention. You need to articulate to Google what you want them to know. And if you write well, there's certain verbiage you use that people are using now on their community walls. They're using it in your chats. They sitting right on people's panels, and they're using this verbiage that will cause YouTube to make a certain move by terminating their pages. And they playing in your face, and you seem to think it's okay because you're not paying attention. But remember, YouTube doesn't need a flag team. You don't need a flag team. You just need the right verbiage in the letter, and YouTube will terminate your channel. And cyberbullying, words like that, harassing, you're bullying me. Oh, so now you're cyberbullying me. Now you're talking about my mental illness. Now you're talking about this, and you're talking about that. I feel like I'm getting bullied. I feel like I'm being harassed. This is cyberbullying. I might have to go to the hospital. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm having a panic attack right now. You guys are causing me to have a panic. Words like that. Videos don't go away. All you do but have to send videos up to YouTube like that, and they have the power to terminate your page. Be very careful when people are on your platform saying words, throwing out certain words. I always call them, oh, they sending out those dog whistles. See, there's dog whistles that people use quite a bit that get the attention of other people. You understand that? If not, you'll be creating a page many times if you don't watch what's going on your platforms. I'm watching what's going on the platforms, and I'm over here a little different. My decorum is a little different over here. We do things a little different because I know what I'm trying to do. And certain people I would never let on my platform because I know what they're doing. See, they're setting people up. So many people are getting set up, they're not even paying attention. Remember, there's dog whistles. There's dog whistles. I don't like Mz.Teavalocity. I don't fuck with Mz.Teavalocity, but y'all can. She over there being judgmental, but I don't fuck with her. I'm just telling you some things that I've heard about myself. But y'all can mess with her. Anybody who mess with the T Lounge, I ain't gonna mess with. But y'all can mess with her. But I just don't mess with the T Lounge. They do it in politics. They do it on YouTube. They do it in real life. People send out dog whistles. And a lot of dog whistles are being sent out. And I don't know if people are paying attention, but I'm really paying attention to the dog whistles that's sent out. And if you want your platform to survive, you need to pay close attention to your platform. Pay very close attention to it, because you got some people who's purposely, intentionally using certain verbiage so they could send that shit to YouTube. And that's a fact. I'm watching it happen. But people do what they want on their platform. I'm protecting mine, but that's just a message that I wanted to get out to you. Watch the verbiage people use. Watch what's being posted on people community walls, because they are setting you up. They're protecting themselves. See, see, when I get on here and say, "Oh my gosh, Treecey, you making me anxious. Oh God, you cyberbullying me. You harassing me. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I just can't take it no more. My heart is pounding. This is happening. That is happening. And you just keep bullying me. For the record, you're bullying me. You cyberbullying me. You cyberbullying. You cyberbullying. You harassing. You harassing. You harass. Those words stick. They are forever etched in people's mind. because people start knowing the meaning of that. You harassing me. You're bullying me. You're cyberbullying me. You are allowing these people to attack me, attack my mental health. Catch that. You guys just be careful. Just be careful of the enemies that you let into your home. Everyone is not a friend. And I always say that. I see a lot of snakes out here. And remember, they stay low. You know, I said this the other day, I believe, that a snake will sit back, or any animal that's being hunted, they will sit back and look at their prey and study their prey. See, just when the prey comes out, how the prey move, and I'm talking about PRE and everything, until it's time for them to snatch them up, and then they snatch them up. Diva is looking, let me stop 1 minute. Diva is looking for Robbie on the Rails. She has mentioned Robbie on the Rails for about 2 weeks now to me. Has anyone seen Robbie on the Rails? She has mentioned it to me. Robbie on the Rails is missing. If you've seen Robbie on the Rails, please let us know, or let him know that Queen Diva is looking for him and Mz.Teavalocity asked about him. Okay, thank you, baby, so much. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. But that's what I want to say. So now, remember, these people are using this verbiage. That's all they do, but have to send a letter up to Google and your page could be terminated. And here again, I'm not sure, but they say Treecey is in jail for harassment. Let's keep that in mind. They say Treecey is in jail for harassment. Listen to that word, harassment. What do they deem? What does the law deem as harassment? When will the law step in because someone is being harassed? When will YouTube step in because someone is being harassed? When is Google going to do their job? Because Google ain't going to take too many hits for you Negroes. Trust and believe. They got a big stake in it. They own it. They're not going to take too many hits, and they're not going to continue to receive too many letters of people complaining about being cyberbullied and harassed on different platforms. They're going to start shutting down these platforms. And if you think that I'm lying, just wait and see. And you could create many pages as you want. Eventually, they're going to shut it down, where in order for you to create new pages, you're going to have to keep using different IP addresses, and you're going to get tired of that shit. You really will. Yeah, you'll get tired of it. So be very careful on all the entertainment that's going on. And people you let on your platform, because they are intentionally trying to destroy you. They playing nice with you to destroy you. Let me read some of these and I'm going to get out of here. Told you I wouldn't be here long. But I did want to say, when it comes to me, make 100 videos and cuss me out. No, I don't feel sorry for Treecey. I hope that Treecey is using this time to reevaluate her life. And what's going on? Is this YouTube worth it? We already saw one content creator get banned from YouTube. I do believe perhaps if these people keep calling down there, and if they start doing the same thing they did to VS, perhaps Treecey will never make it back on YouTube. Maybe she will be banned from YouTube, y'all. That's a fact. But they just showing us how they can take one. If this stands, and I don't know, but if it stands that she get banned from YouTube like our other content creator, then they just going to start doing the same thing to a lot of content creators. Pay attention. When shit start moving in a certain directions, you need to be alerted, and direct your attention to how things are moving over here now. Things are moving a little different than it was a couple of years ago when we first started coming on here. People are changing. Things are evolving. People are evolving. You know, you got a lot of good new content creators coming in here changing the directions. And if you guys don't see that, then I don't know what's wrong too. There's some new blood and they changing the direction. And I want to say, whether you recognize me or not, I see you because I know you see me because I see the way you moving now. Yeah, that's just something, a little food for thought. I see you because you see me. And I see you working a little different now. Google is working. They are putting videos on private and locking them down. Yeah, because they gonna start terminating pages. They got too many complaints. I told you, it's too much going on over here now. Bring back the fun. If you want to roast and gag, roast and gag. Leave some things out of what you call roasting and gagging because you crossing boundaries and everybody don't like you. See, the people who don't really like Treecey, who I don't like to use the word hate, but strongly dislike Treecey, they're sending videos to the judge. Trust and believe me. He probably has so many video clips and so much hate mail up there that he's not going to have a choice, probably, but to ban her from YouTube. It happened before, you guys, a couple of years ago. It's going to happen again, and it'll happen to a lot of people if they don't take heed to what's going on. I'm watching the shift in this area. They are privating people videos. They talking about as a glitch. It ain't no damn glitch. They shutting your shit down for a reason. And if you don't read, a lot of content creators don't. And I'm going to say, even for myself, when they send up those new policy and changes, if you don't read those in depth, you don't understand, you will continue to do what you're doing and your channel could be terminated. You remember they have even terminated people channels and people was like, I don't know why they terminated my channel because of a video they had made years ago. They are copyright claiming me for videos I made 2 years ago. I am now getting copyright claims on those videos. So that's why I had to shift and change my intro, and I have to get a new intro because that music is being copyrighted. Every time I play it, they give me a copyright claim, and I'm tired of fighting those copyright claims. So now, Lady T, you in here, I cannot use that intro unless I change the music on it because they keep giving me those copyright claims. But they shutting people's stuff down. If you use YouTube as a form of income, and we know some people have quit their jobs, we know this is what they do on a daily basis as work income, you need to be very, very careful. If you're just doing it just to be doing it and entertaining people and it's fun for you, then you have the choice to continue what you're doing. But who wants to continue to build platform after platform after platform? You don't want to do that. You don't want to keep creating a new page. So I'm going to read this right quick. The truth cuts and fake folks don't like that. Keep doing you, Miss T. Thank you, T. Trisha. T Lounge, that's my saying. Ooh wee. I go everywhere saying ooh wee. Okay. I heard mix. Okay, they talking to each other. But I do want you to know that when you create chaos and you invoke chaos in other people's lives and you make chaos a part of your life on a daily basis, some bad things will happen to you. Even good people, bad things happen to. So what makes you think bad things don't happen to bad people? We're doing some bad stuff, not we. And the reason why I include myself, you guys, when I say we, is because I'm a content creator. And when I talk about YouTube, I'm talking about in general. Some people are doing some very bad things on here, and now they're reaping their seeds. And now you guys are out here, oh, I feel sorry for them. Oh, I don't want to see a black woman in jail. Oh, a white man is putting a black woman. No, 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 no. You put your own self there by your actions. Didn't nobody put you there? Because if I don't give them anything, they won't have anything. If I didn't give them anything to complain about or submit to the law, they wouldn't have anything. So no one put anyone anywhere. where you put yourself there. Okay? You put yourself there. I didn't put you there. I didn't make you say those things or do those ugly things. I didn't do that. You did them at your own free will. See, because that's what God gives us. He gives us free will and choices. And the choices we make, we live by. And it is what it is. You can't get around that. You put that into the universe, so that's the universe. That's what you're gonna get back. Okay. So no one put anyone anywhere. She put herself there by her behavior. She's reaping what she sowed. Like I said, sometime when God moves you into a secluded area is because he wants you to focus on the right thing. He wants to talk to you. He wants you to be by yourself so he could talk to you. And jail may seem harsh, very harsh. I don't like jail, period. But maybe that's the only place I could have gotten you by yourself to get your attention. Where you find you're behind, just know that your mind put it there. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. I had to read that straight from the gate. Thank you. So, God, I didn't put you there. No one put you there. You put yourself there because we have free will. I have the choice to go out here and commit a crime. That's my choice. That's what God gave me, a free will. So I have a free will to come on here and drag people, talk about people misfortune, call people jobs, call their school, call their relatives, dox them. I have that free will. So I can't say someone made me do it. Hey Rico, how you doing, baby? Now, someone put something up here and I'm going to address it in a few minutes. Hey, Rico, glad to see you doing well, baby. But you have that free will. Now, what are you going to do with it? Because that's something God gave us, free will. You do what you will with it. So I have a choice to come down here and do exactly what I do. Now, I could make money. Yeah, I could jump in the game. And every time something happened, I could come down here and talk about it. And I could come down here and drag people and gag people and, spin a narrative, ride the narrative, whatever. That's a choice I have that I choose not to do. That's just me. I choose not to do it because I'm just that in tune to one, boundaries. I'm crossing boundaries. I'm talking about people, real lives that I can affect. So to me, that's a boundary. I am um I am being part of the mess. I am creating this mess for people. When I start putting my mouth into it and doing the same thing that some other people do, that's my choice. I am being a part of whatever downfall a person will have, and I just don't want to do that. Again, people continue to be who they are. I'm not mad at them. Some of it is entertainment and some of it's not entertainment. And we have normalized a lot of shit that shouldn't be normalized, you guys. We really have. We really have normalized it because we become a part of it. We cheer it on. And so if I said in Treecey's chat, and I cheered her on. See, because I hear some of the people crying and feeling bad. If I sit in her chat and I super chat her and cash app her and cheer her on when she's doing things that I know that's not right, then how can I feel sorry for her? Because I was creating that environment. I was creating that monster. The more money I gave, the more I cheered her on, the worse the behavior became. So why would I feel any other way? I don't, play that. So I don't feel any kind of way. Like I said, the seeds you sow, you shall reap. And now it's just reaping season for her. And I pray that whatever she does, that she think about some of the bad things she do. Because you know what? She hasn't done all bad and she hasn't done any different than a lot of these content creators. It's just her time. Now, it's just her time to reap her seeds. That's all. But she's no different than a lot of them who's doing the same thing here. And it will be their time to reap their seeds. And perhaps we'll see it and maybe not. Because a lot of times you have to remember your seeds are your seeds. Did you catch that? Your seeds are your seeds. And perhaps they will reap some of the shit you've done. My children are my seeds. And maybe some of the stuff I have done, my children will reap. So it's not just you, it can also be your seeds that reap your seeds that you have sown. No. I'm not confused. I said just what I said. Sometimes your seeds can reap the seeds you have sown. Did you catch that? I think Treecey is suffering from depression, the isolation of the pandemic. She doesn't even take care of herself anymore. I mean, coffee pots in the bed, hair matted. Yeah, she could be suffering depression. And, it is Mental Health Awareness Month. Hey, Dovey. So, listen, there are people really suffering mental illness, and we can't look away. We can't turn a blind eye to mental illness is real. And the pandemic has caused a lot of people depression to get hiding or worse. And I told you I had a little depressed spell too. I didn't tell y'all what from, and it's none of your business. But anywho, I went through a stretch. And I know my sister felt so bad for me. My kids felt so bad for me. But I had to go through that stretch. And I don't think the pandemic helped it at all. It seemed like it had heightened it until I snapped out of it. I myself, but some people can't snap out of it. Like I said, I just learned to do things that will help me beat depression. I learned tools for myself, but everyone don't have the tools to beat depression. That's why they have to seek professional help. You must seek professional help, because I do believe something could be going on with Treecey. I'm not diagnosing her. I'm not her therapist. I ain't none of that. I'm answering this Sabrina Clark. It could be that she is suffering depression, but if she is, perhaps by her being in this place, and it will help her realize something is going on with me. I have to grab hold of myself. I have to see what's really going on with me. Maybe I'll go seek professional help. Now, it could be. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about her being mentally ill. I do know that Treecey has not been on camera in about a year or two, maybe, since this thing started. So perhaps she did get a little down, and it's hard for her to come out of it. But something will turn around for her. Like I said, I hope this opportunity, what happened now to Treecey, what's happening now to, I hope she use it as an opportunity to think and reevaluate what she's doing in life and where she's going in life. And she may be perfectly fine with herself. I don't know. She could be okay with what she's doing. She could come back out here, get back on her channels, and do the same thing. Again, that will be Treecey's decision to make. She has free will to be Treecey, and she'll tell you 1,000 times she gonna be Treecey. She don't give a shit what anyone thinks, anyone says. She gonna do what the F she wants to do. And so whatever it brings her, it'll bring it to Treecey. So your mental is a struggle and stress for me, but I stay on my meds and talk to my doctor. Exactly. Continue to take your meds. You can't just stop taking psychotic meds. That will mess you up as well. But your doctor should tell you that. Don't just stop taking your medication. If you're on medication, please don't abruptly stop taking it. Yeah, abruptly stop taking it. Redbone, it is so good to see you, my baby girl, Martin. I appreciate you so much. It will ask Maz if we can let message go through. Oh, is that what it asks you now? Can you to let messages go through? I know they block some messages too, you guys. And I'll tell you another thing that I think Google is doing too. They are deleting messages because and comments, they deleting comments because I believe it's Google. Under my comments, they sometimes they just delete it, and I don't think none of us are deleting them. I don't think because I only have what 3 mods now, and I doubt if they deleting it. I believe that somehow Google is deleting some messages. It's cool, baby. Just some of the emojis look like spam. Oh, okay, yeah. That's another thing that they said. Something about spam. If your channel is getting a lot of spam, or you as a content creator is doing a lot of spam and people chat, they will terminate your channel. I didn't know that, but I remember Tasha K saying that like maybe a year or two ago. She asked people don't put so many wine glasses in her chat because they're gonna see it as spam. I do believe that they did send up a new policy too, that if you do too much spam in somebody's chat, they will terminate your channel as a content creator. I think that's it. I could be wrong. Like I said, I would be one that they would catch a snatch shit because I don't read the stuff thoroughly because they send it up quite a bit and I don't read it thoroughly. But you always could go to the YouTube school. They have like a YouTube Academy. I tell you all that stuff. Listen, there is a saying that God can't miss you and hit your child. Yeah, I just said, yeah, Sephora, that's it. I believe sometimes the seeds that you sow your children reap, because they are our seeds. Let's see. I had to do the same thing and I don't get depressed. I was shocked. Yeah, I had to learn ways to fight my depression so it hadn't gotten that bad, but whatever it is, people need to really self-evaluate. I had to do a self-assessment, and that's why I said I needed to get back to meditating, because I need to be grounded. I need to be grounded mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, the whole works. You need to ground yourself. And so I suggest that when people are getting so what they call invested in something that's not really benefiting them, that they're not learning from it, they're not growing from it, we are over how can I say this? We are oversaturating ourselves with entertainment, and that's all we do. We do need to do a self-assessment, because where's the growth? Where's the growth? Entertainment. And it's okay to enjoy yourself, but how are we growing from it? So we need to evaluate ourselves sometime. Do the meditation thing for 10 minutes. If it's 10 minutes and you don't know exactly how to meditate, do the guided meditation. You have 10-minute guided meditations. Get in tune with yourself. Help yourself mentally. Strengthen your own mental. Yes, there are professionals who will help you. There's meditation that'll help you. There are mental exercises you could do. I had at least 5 tips on how to strengthen you mentally. And I didn't do that this morning because the spirit just led me to talk about this. I was going to stay away from the Treecey thing. And then I said, let me spin this in another light. And it was purposely done to shed another light on it, so where people won't be confused. You won't be sorry. You just hope and pray that this will create a change, So, you guys, I'm going to get ready to get out here. It's an hour. I will drop the link. I just do that just to be doing it, just in case someone want to come up and say something. So yeah, I know perhaps that people won't like what I said today, but I am going to continue to be me. I'm going to continue to tell you just what I see and add my 2 cents when I see fit. I am never going to be a part of anyone's demise, but when someone demise come, if they have done some F-ish, then I'm just there watching it. That's all, like everyone else. Will I ever call? Absolutely not. I want no part of that. Call and sending videos, but you have people who will definitely do that because they don't like Treecey just that much. And we know once that judge, now let's just put ourselves in judge seat for a minute. Once he sees so many tapes with things that have been said and done on YouTube by Treecey, perhaps he may ban her from YouTube. He might ban her from YouTube, for a couple of years. We've seen it happen before. It can happen again. Yep. Depression doesn't look the same on everyone. Right. I thought it meant you were sad and blue and cried. No, that's not true. You're right. That's not true. So, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you joining me. Redbone, is always a pleasure to see you. BB Nice, thank you. And my cookie, baby. I'm so glad you dropped down. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well with you. Mama, I know you in the sky. You know who you are. Thank you so much for your continued prayer and support. I appreciate you. I appreciate you praying for me. I appreciate you praying for me because I know your prayer is genuine and you want the best for me. Thank you so much, Monty. Thanks for stopping by as well. He might sense all her complaints are from YouTube. Yeah, I think something different. We'll see the outcome. I love you very much, baby. You know that. Redbone, is always a pleasure to see you, Queen Diva and BB Nice. Thank you so much for being my mods and being the queens that you are and looking out for me. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up. Like I said, I don't wish any ill will on Treecey. I stand where I stand. Hopefully this will make her look at her life, evaluate what's going on with her, and make some changes, because she don't have to do some of the things she do. She's a good content creator, and regardless, she still could deliver the news, but all that extra shit, she could let it go. And then I heard Toxic Diamond. Her and Toxic Diamond had a little thing. She was over there doing commentary on it. And I don't know if she would be one to probably get a hold. I don't know if she operates like that. But her and Treecey had their own battle. And she seems to think Treecey is where she belongs. So I don't know. Regina, thank you, baby. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Let me play some music. I can't play that other music, but I'm going to play this one and say my final goodbyes. If you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. This is a good time to help you. To help your queen straighten her crown. It's a little crooked. Be there for her to help her straighten her crown. But tell her the truth. What's wrong with telling people the truth? They may not agree with you. They may not like the fact that you're telling them the truth, but you need to tell people the truth because perhaps they don't see. They don't see what they're doing wrong. And some people know exactly what they're doing wrong, but they choose to do it. They choose to do wrong. So again, free will, God gives us free will. God also gives us grace and mercy and warnings as well. And as along with that grace and mercy, don't forget that God gives us warnings before destruction. With that being said, if you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and your princesses. They are our joint heirs, our future. But while you speaking life into them, speak life into yourself. Don't forget to be a blessing, not a bother. It doesn't take much to bless someone. A simple hello, how are you? You look beautiful today. Oh, I love your beautiful smile. Can I buy that cup of coffee for you? Here's a couple of dollars. Hey, I'll carry those groceries. I'll open that door. It doesn't take much. Just be a blessing to someone and know that when you bless someone, God will return that blessing 100-fold. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a blessed day. Stay safe and have a blessed day. Ooh, I stumbled at the end.